the 15th of August 2021, the Afghan Taliban took over Kabul.
Reclaiming power in Afghanistan nearly 1 year ago, the Taliban have significantly rolled back rights for women and girls. The extremist government has also barred hundreds of thousands of girls from attending
Young
school.
women in Afghanistan have no classrooms to return to. Just like 20 years ago, they've once again been confined to their homes.
Every Afghan woman and every Afghan girl has her own take on what's going on. And we've come to Afghanistan to hear from at least a few of them.
First, though, let's get a sense of what some of the new rules are under this Taliban government, many of which came from this place, the Ministry of Vice and Virtue, which replaced the old Ministry for Women's Affairs. Women have been stopped from going back to their government jobs. They're essentially being paid to sit at home. And then there's the issue of girls' education. Girls can go to primary school and university, but not secondary school.
Everything has stopped. I cannot go to the academy. I cannot learn English. All of my dreams are ruined. There is nothing left.
I was at school, it was our last exam, and when our teacher said that Taliban came in Kabul, we really scared and we just escaped. The life of everyone in Afghanistan really changed. At the past, we went anywhere that we want, we wear anything that we want, but when they come, they get decision for us. I thought that I cannot continue my life. I was really in a bad situation. It's not good that others get a decision for us. They get our decision, we should hide our face and not go to school. It's very bad.
At the Afghan Women's Foundation for Education, we aim for the enrollment of Afghani women in educational institutions outside of Afghanistan. We strongly believe that if we enroll Afghani women in educational institutions with Canadian government support, then the enrollment of Afghani women in educational institutions outside of Afghanistan will increase, because women would be empowered and motivated to seek foreign education and be secured in their future, having been provided with a pathway to asylum. Mentorship group programs will be facilitated in the public gardens, adopting Japanese and cultural programs for yoga, meditation, and visits to the federal and provincial cultural centers. We aim to develop broad-based partnerships with different stakeholders. We plan to identify key stakeholders and gather their feedback early on. Forming local partnerships in Afghanistan are critical. Afghani women gaining advanced education from internationally recognized institutions will be able to contribute positively on a global scale through sponsors who will help with placement in the job market. The goal of AWFE is to increase the number of women from Afghanistan enrolling in and completing advanced education by sponsoring 200 Afghani female students each year. They will pursue their studies in Canada, and upon graduation, the Foundation will continue to support their application to the Government of Canada for permanent residency for themselves and their families. This is directly linked to the UN Sustainable Development Goals number 4, number 5, and number 10, because we improve the education quality for those female students, and that would lead to better career prospects, which will help reduce gender gaps and inequality in general. By forming multiple partnerships, we will also achieve our mission through Sustainable Development Goal number 17.
The decision not to allow girls to return to secondary school means that a generation of girls will not complete their 12 years of basic education. The damage will not, however, be limited to that generation of girls alone. Afghanistan as a whole is being denied the benefit of women and girls' contribution to society.
Our budget of $270,000 will help support over 1,000 Afghani female students pursue education. With federal aid from the Government of Canada and our partners, we are committed to providing 60% of total project costs. Let us join with one voice for Afghan women in the fight for freedom, hope for life through the gift of education.
My message to young girls is to not give up. It is okay to scare, it is okay to cry. Everything is okay, but giving up is not an option. After every dark night is a bright morning, and I wait for that bright morning.
Join the Afghan Women's Foundation for Education and help create a brighter future for the women of Afghanistan.